Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video of The Journey. Now before we get started with the video, let me address the lengthy absence I've been on from Sunday? Yeah, the 10th Sunday till now. I was going to record a video on Tuesday, but I was feeling a little sick, so I said, you know what? Let's not record, let's just get better. And then I called in sick from work the next day, recovered, nipped whatever bug I was getting in the butt, and there we go, we were good. I had to play catch up on Thursday. I was going to do a video yesterday, or I was going to do this video yesterday, but then I went to my buddy's house to watch the Tyson fight. Cool. So here we are now at 4:35 p.m. Sorry, a little late, but still, better late than never. So, number 9, improvising / ad-libbing. Now, just a brief description from my Google search. Ad-libbing is making on-the-fly changes to scripted material. Hence the word, or emphasis on the word scripted. You probably heard through your vast life of improvising in any case. Oh, what happens if I can't get this document done in time? I don't know, improvise it or something. I can't get this piece of wood cut, or I can't break this piece off. I don't know, improvise. Kick it, done. Fix it. So, improvising, something you can do, to everything and anything whenever you come across something. Ad-libbing is more for scripted. Mainly in theater. You can also do it, obviously, in TV shows and movies and games. Hence the word, scripted. Or you may hear in songs, mainly in trap and rap. The first thing that comes to mind is the Migos. And then they'll say something like, that'd be crazy, crazy! And then I'll be like, oh, fuck. Yeah, sorry about that. That was really non-cool. But improvising is something I was not fond of doing. I was actually very I can't think on the fly. I need to ponder about something for at least a couple days or maybe even a couple hours to get going. Little did I know, I'm actually very fond of improvising and very fun. So, with this done, we're going to go right into one of my many recordings of improv. Now, whenever I am getting ready to record, obviously you should always do this is your setup is working. So in this case, I will always open Audacity, make sure my audio interface is on, the microphone is working, and what I do is usually I just go like this, we're going to mute, and I just go, he went to the store to buy some apples and eat some grapes. That makes no sense. Doesn't have to. Who cares? Sorry, get lost. I think I made this on Monday when I was just practicing, and this is what I came up with, and I'm going to put my headphones on so I can listen, and you can listen, and I'm going to laugh because, well, I'm a child. Well, then, I went to the bar, and there she was, all spiff and span, looking pretty for me to go, and then I jumped for joy, and it turned out it was a man, and it wasn't just an ordinary man. It was a man that was so manly that even made me feel shameful, so shameful that I cried. I wept right there. He was disgusted, or rather, she, because, transition. Oh well, a date's a date, right? So I picked myself up, dusted myself off, removed the tears from my face, and I said, hey there, little lady, would you like to have some sex? She said no, but then we went on 3 dates later, and she said yes. Oh well. Oh, whoops. So, there you have it, and as you can see by why I saved it as the most random improv moment ever. Why? Because I'm going to show you a lot of other stuff I've done. So here's all my recordings of personal stuff I've done, which we're going to go through quite a bit of these. And I obviously made a folder for improv. So we're going to keep this open. I don't remember this. I got this one, random old Italian. This works because, well, half my background is Italian, so I know what it's like to interact with old Italian people and sound like one.
Hey, Luigi, what are you doing? Why you eat the pretzel? Your nonna, she making the linguine tonight with her special homemade sauce. She's been up all night, keeping it going for you.
Okay, so you get the point. That's one. Now, I encourage and implore people to do improv because it will help you on the fly, as well as the words improv suggests. And not only that, like me, you may think it's fun. It's so much fun to improvise. When I open this is like a plethora of many different things. Like Big Boss, something in here that made me laugh, as you can see probably right here. I just literally separated the entire audio and put ha 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 because I'm a child. You got Unruly King, Botched Evil Plan, Failed Improv. What else is new? That's okay. That's the whole point of improv, is just it's trial and error. You're going to keep going. And if you are stuck with doing improv, I have a suggestion. It's very simple, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will tell you the same thing, or maybe you'll think this because, you're not a dinkalink like me, and that is just think of something that pertains to what you are going for. So I thought of an Italian person because my nonna and no, who were born and raised in Italy and came here in the 50s and 60s. All I could think about was like the stereotypical like, "Hey, what you doing?" kind of thing. And I was just thinking that one time when I didn't have a pretzel, but when you sneak a snack before dinner, and then your mom or your aunt, your babysitter or whatever just says, "Hey, you don't spoil your appetite." That's something I heard a lot when I was a kid. Probably still do. And yeah, it works like that. I don't know what I was going on. This is horrible. But like I said, I encourage and implore improv because honestly, I have a lot of fun. As you can see, I did this back in October, I think. I would just have like this big burst of like inspiration of just record nonsensical nonsense. This was my first one. Hold on, let me just mute the bottom. And then what made me write this, there's sometimes I even do this when I write, is I'll think of a specific scene, and then I'll build the entire like chapter or bit around it. You told me oops. Terrence, my office now. So this is up in the 14th floor. Daryl was there. You know Daryl from finances. As you can see, it says
he was there, and he was just telling me he had a
improv
interesting little chat with you. A chat regarding the report that went missing on Friday of last week. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
So as you can tell, I'm breaking this up. I'm like, you wouldn't, because I'm trying to like piece it together. And why am I still going, despite the fact that kind of like it's kind of because you'll get to it when
you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
You'll hear it when I get to my favorite part with the label, or the part I labeled ha 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 ha.
Okay, I see. So you stabbed me in the back. Whoa, you can't back out of this now. You stabbed me in the back. You told me you filed that, and now you've neglected to mention that you didn't file it.
Also, the audio you can tell is very
I tell you to do a job.
Weird.
You don't do a job, and then
this one I get tinkering with my
yelled
Audacity
at,
settings.
saying it's been done, but now it's not. Well, I'm gonna have to report this, but there's gonna be so much more I'm gonna have to do. Starting with
Here
you.
it comes.
You can kiss that bonus at the end of the year, goodbye. You can kiss that potential promo I promised you last week, goodbye. And you can also clean up your desk because you're moving. You're not fired. You're just moving to the end of the hall with all the other losers.
Here it comes.
And you know what? One more thing. I'm going to do to you what they did to Pluto. I'm going to demote your ass. You're no longer part of
I can't remember the exact day, but I remember it was like, I'm going to do to you what we did to Pluto. I'm going to demote your ass. And that's what I built this entire scene, was around this part that I labeled ha 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 ha, because, well, you saw me laugh like a lunatic.
One more thing. I'm going to do to you what they did to Pluto. I'm going to demote your ass. You're no longer part of this team. You are one of those nobodies. Now get the hell out of my office as I sort this out.
So, obviously it's not perfect, but, the whole point of improvising is just keep going until, you can wrap it up in some way. And like I said, I found this fun because, well, I'm a bit of a loon. I think of so much stuff in one day that borders on, psychotic, that I should go to therapy for, I think. And instead of, going to therapy, I record myself like an idiot, and then I put it out here for your entertainment. So, I hope you enjoy some of these. I do have more, and then I do want to do some improvisation, but I don't have anything in mind right now. This is something I wanted to do. I nailed it on the first improvised take, and I tried to replicate this so many times, and I just can't. Sometimes that's the beauty of improv, is you'll just be on fire. Your brain will be running on like 50,000 cylinders. You'll be like, hiccup. You'll be running on like 50,000 cylinders, and you'll just be like, you're like, boom, 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 boom. I can do this. I can do this.
Hey, kids, it's your favorite clown, Rusty the Clown. Don't worry, this is not a copyright. I am the original. That one named Krusty was, my brother, I guess. I don't know. Today's show, we got balloon animals, dancing elephants, and the world's strongest clown. The strong man had to go to the hospital. He has a hernia. Anyways, for the first balloon animal, we got a...
So if you can hear those, like, the little, like, sound, that's me, like, pretending to, like, do balloon animals.
Hey,
oh, shoot!
Animal, we got a...
There.
What the hell is that? Is that supposed to be a snake or a noodle? Let's try again. What?
Why was that?
I have absolutely no idea what this is supposed to be. This sucks. Well, we ran out of balloons. All right, time for Tiffany
this is why
and Stephanie, the dancing elephants.
There it comes.
Wait, what? What do you mean? Tiffany's pregnant, and Stephanie is a dude? Who the hell named he a girl's name? Me? Was I drunk? Oh, I was. Well, kids, unfortunately, Tiffany and Stephanie won't make it. They are sick. Now on to our final act, the strongest clown. Franklin, our strong clown. Franklin, come on over.
Howdy, kids. It's me, Franklin, the pie-throwing clown. Today, we got...
So obviously there I'm trying to whisper to him.
Strong clown? I can barely hold this pie in my hand. What do you mean? You'll pay me extra? $5. Okay, 10 will do for 10. Hi, kids. I'm going to eat this pie, then I'm going to lift Stephanie. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. All right, Stephanie. You be ready. I'm going to lift you up
again. All right, kids, that's the end of the show.
And that's the end, basically. I was actually very happy with that. And like I said, I tried to recreate it, but I couldn't because it was just so good on the fly. Now, you may get other moments like this. The name is odd, but you know what? This came from both of these. This is Dumb Reflection. I'm not going to play it because it's kind of stupid. Hence the name. God damn it, I forgot to close Steam again. Go away. So anyways, backstory for this is I was at work. I was at a light, and then I was just looking around. I was like, la, 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 la. And then I look, and I see a reflection of someone. I didn't know it was a reflection of me. And I was like, what the hell is this idiot looking at? I'm like, oh, wait, that's me. And I made myself laugh because I'm an idiot. And I was like, wait. Could I maybe improvise something out of this? And then came this half-assed piece of work. But it's okay. I still did it. Now, this is also from real. So, for me, there's a big-ass tree in front of my house. And in the middle of the summer, a lot of sap comes down. And, like, little droplets will get on my windshield in my car. And no matter how many times I use the windshield washer, like the fluid, it does not come off. It takes like a week for it to come off just through rain, wind, multiple wipes, and just naturally just beads off on its own eventually. So came this, and I actually use this as a standard recording in the future. God damn it, he's doing it again.
Who's doing what?
He's pissing on the car again.
So I'm going to show an improvement from this.
Woo! The one that's on our lawn right now. I don't see anyone. Don't worry. I'll straighten him out. Beth? Yeah. Just ignore it. Same old story. Yep. Okay. You listen here, buddy. This is the...
Okay, so basically, it's an old dude who gets mad and pisses on a tree. So I want to show you what I took from improv to reality as a good example of that. Where is Pissin' Tree and the Old Man, or as I like to call it, PT and the Old Man? So where is my benchmark, as I called it, when I was doing testing recording? Oh, dang it! He's doing it again! So, obviously, when your own material, whenever you're reading something or you wrote something yourself, in this case I did from improv, you can always change something, and I'm going to do that in another video where I'm going to show this. It's called, is it the Shop Merchant or Silly Villain? Either way, there is, I think we're going to do Shop Merchant because that's an entire thing about improv. That's going to be the next one. Good job, me. So anyways, as you can tell, the first one was kind of shoddy. It was just me going, grrr, stupid tree. Now this time I changed it to, he's an older man, obviously, considering the name Pissin' Tree and the Old Man. And I don't know why I added a southern drawl. I just thought it was hilarious. So, oh, dang it! He's doing it again! Who's doing what? He's pissing on the car again! Who? The one on the lawn right now! But I don't see anyone. Oh, don't you worry. I'll straighten him out. You listen here, buddy. This is the umpteenth time I told you. Quit pissing on my car. You and that damn sap from your stupid braces keeps pissing on my car, making a big piss show about it. Now I gotta spend the next 3 hours buffing your gunk out. How would you like it if I pissed all over you and your property, huh? I bet you wouldn't like it. So then right here, you like it? I'm pretending like he's removing his belt and he's getting ready to pee on the tree. No. Oh, oops. Whoa. All the way back at the beginning. No, thank you. Let's see how you like it. Yeah. Now he's take it like a man, you tree. And then he's buckling his pants back up. All right. Now that we've settled this matter, I'm going to go back inside and try to finish reading my newspaper. When I come back to clean my car again, I better not see any more sap. If I come out and see an iota of sap anywhere near this car, you're done. I'm going to pull out the chainsaw and have you removed. Grandma, what is wrong with Grandpa? Why is he yelling and peeing on the tree? How do I put this, Junior? Your grandpa is senile. Dang it! Is that sap on my shoulder? That's it! I'm getting a chainsaw! On second thought, your grandpa's just nuts. And there you have it. That obviously it's better, but not by much. So, also another thing with improv I was realizing is that you don't have to add many different characters, because I just did that just, to be funny. But you can always change it up. You're the one who's always on the fly making this up. So you can always just be like, what could happen next? Let's see. Maybe a branch falls and hits his car, and he'd be like, what did I tell you, you damn tree? Or something along the lines of that. I may have deafened you. I do apologize. And I had something else I was going to say. I completely forgot because, well, I'm a dinkalink. But with improvising, one of the greatest things I just remembered is try to believe in what you're trying to just improvise, because if you believe it, then you're going to get those pistons firing, as I said earlier, and your brain's just going to fire away, and you're just going to keep adding and going more. You could probably make a whole ass scene out of it. You may get those little bits like in movies, like in Avengers Endgame, I think it was, whatever the part one of the last one was, Infinity War, when what's his face, Dave Bautista's Drax says, "Why is Gamora?" That was improvised. But then you get, I can't think of a scene right now in my head, but there were a lot of good scenes that were completely improvised in certain movies and TV shows, and you're just like, oh, that was improvised? It's like, yeah, man, if your brain can just match the scene and then just match your improv to it and go for it. Go for it. Don't worry about it. There was a line I read, there was something I read online. I can't remember from where. I think it was Tom Hardy said it was, trust your gut. If your gut is saying, do this scene or do this take like this, if it's good, then they'll keep it in the thing and they'll try to work around it. Because if you did such a good job of delivering that performance and the director liked it, the producer liked it, the writers liked it, you liked it, then you just added your own touch to it, your own flair, and that was cool. That's nice. That's good. That shows initiative, and know that the mark of a good actor. And what he says is the opposite is, if it didn't work, if you didn't like it, or the director didn't like it, the producer didn't like it, that no one liked it, and they didn't want to put it in, that's okay. Take two. Nothing wrong with that. But, another 20-minute video. Like I said, the next video, we're going to go on to, where is my files? We're going to go into this called The Shop Merchant. Why? Because when I open my character list, boo-doo-boo-doo-boo, this is going to be homework. If you guys want, I can show you now. You can do your little preempt homework. So it's called The Shop Merchant. This is a side character that gets very little to no screen time, or says very little. Why don't I just remember? I'm ad-libbing at this point. See, that's ad-libbing. It may be reoccurring, but all you're doing is being the shop merchant for the main character in a fantasy setting. You can change that. It doesn't have to be fantasy. It could be your daily occurrence, like a modern day thing. It could be a sci-fi. It could be, what's the H.P. Lovecraft inspired setting. So, anywho, your shop is ordinary. It does not stand out from any others, but for whatever reason, the main character comes to your shop, to buy and sell their goods as well as buy supplies from you. Direction. You want to sound friendly and enticing because all you want is the dosh, aka money, currency, gold, whatever it is in your improvisation. But you get very annoyed when the customer comes and goes without buying anything. However, and this is why it's highlighted, there will be 3 different interactions with the main character. Your first will be the first time the main character enters your shop. You try to be all warm and friendly to coax them into buying something, being like, "Hello, come in, enjoy my shop, peruse my goods. Here's weapons, here's armors, here's salves and bits and baubles. You make yourself at home." And then they leave and they're like, "What the hell was that for, you stupid dick? You didn't buy anything." Then second time is the main character returns. You're not happy because the first time was just, you didn't gain any money. You didn't get anything other than just nothing out of them. But then in this case, I changed it. I did that. I was like, "Welcome to, oh crap, it's you. What do you want?" To, "Wait, do you actually have something in your hands? Are you planning on buying something today?" And obviously I transcribed this from recording to writing because this was what I did to myself. I told myself to do this. And not only that, I was ad-libbing. I was ad-libbing plus improvising. I already recorded myself improvising this, and then I ad-libbed and improvised to it, making it different. I didn't do the changes here, which actually really pisses me off because I'm an idiot. But, what can you do? Just go with what your gut is telling you to do. Obviously, the third time, you will be friendlier to the main character because they've become a regular for you. You know them better, and they know you better. There's a mutual respect for one another. So in this case, "Welcome to my..." "Oh, it's you again! Mr. Dougal, was it? Why don't I pull out the big red fancy carpet for you? But just don't stand there. You know my shop. Weapons and armor over here, tonics over there, bits and bubbles in the back. You make yourself at home." Something along the lines of that. And then obviously this was for me. This is not for you guys. You guys are not suckers. I'm the sucker. You guys are the good boys and the good goyles and the good peoples. So I said, also, this entire read will be improvised. Good luck, sucker. Tell that to myself. For you guys, your homework is don't listen to this whoever wrote this dinkalink over here. And do this. Just follow something like this. It doesn't have to be like this, but follow the shop merchant. Why? Because it's basic. It's easy. Build from it. You're a shop merchant. What do shop merchants do in fantasy settings or in future settings or in games, movies? They go, And you don't have to be. I made this guy goofy because that's my wheelhouse. I like to be a goof. I'm a fool by nature. Don't know why I did that. But still, you can be a gruff. What do you want? Come in my shop? Sure, come on in. You can peruse my wares all you want. Oh, that's a nice broadsword right there. That will do some nice damage for a fellow like you. Not interested. All right, move on to the next one. There you go. If you want to be like the clueless shop, like, oh, my shop. Ooh, well, it is mine, but I don't know what I have in store. But I'm rambling on, and this is gonna be a tediously long video. I do apologize. But the sky is not the limit. The limit is your imagination. And if you lack in the creativity or imagination, that's okay. I have a future video I was going to do in the next one, but the next one's going to be this, which I went a little long on. And I'm going to touch base, and I'm going to close this now so you guys don't read anymore. Spoiler. We can close this too. And we can close you. No, I don't want to save. We can close you too. We can minimize you. There's my background. Yes. And, so, yeah. I've realized that improv is very fun. I like it. There's another bit I want to do, maybe in a couple of videos, because we're going to start getting into characters that I wrote, and then I'm going to help you do character creation as well, because that's one of the big videos I want to do. And I'm going to show you the do's and don'ts. A lot of my characters are don'ts because, and I'm just going to say it right here now, the don't is do not make a character around a voice. You want to make the voice around the character. Wait. So, you want to do the character, and if your voice doesn't fit, then obviously just do like, say he's like a big burly orc. He talks like this. What do you want, boy? Something along the lines. You want to play the character. You don't want to do the voice. That's something I have to, it's a big bad hump I got to get over. Case in point with another one. It's called Silly Villain. You saw it. Where is it? This is wrong. Whatever, you get it. And he talks like Skeletor. Why? Because, well, Skeletor is hilarious. Without further ramblings and musings and stupidities by me, I'm going to stop the video here. This is so long. I'm so sorry. But I felt like it needed to be a little long to catch up after 6 days of being absent. I will see you guys with tomorrow's video, because I promise I will. And I'll do also one Monday. So, you guys have a good Saturday afternoon, or evening in this case. Goodbye.